Alright guys, welcome back to another Elden Ring video. There hasn't been much going on with Elden Ring, that's why I haven't been uploading, but today we have patch notes for 1.07. There is a lot to go through, so I'll just go over some of the most important things in this update, but I will leave this down in the description for you guys to read everything that they have changed within the game. So again, like I said, there's a lot to go through, so let me just go over some of the most important things and just quickly kind of just scrape over everything else. So basically they say here that the version 1.07, this new update brings balance adjustments to improve the stability of gameplay. Many changes were brought to spells, skills, incantations, and weapons to encourage more versatility in terms of gameplay. Alright, so additional features added separate damage scaling for PvP. This feature allows separate damage scaling for weapons, skills, spells, and incantations when playing against other players. In the future, this feature may be used to balance weapons, art, spells, and incantations in invading/PvP modes. Balance adjustments made with this feature will not impact single player and cooperative play. So there you go, you have now a completely different damage scaling for PvP rather than PvE. So that's going to be a huge difference, and it's actually going to probably change the meta going forward into PvP. So we have PvP exclusive balance adjustments. These changes will not affect single player or cooperative play. Increased stamina attack in PvP for all attacks against guarded foes, except for long-ranged weapons. Improved poise damage in PvP for every weapon's normal attack, except for skills and long-ranged weapons. With a few exceptions, the power of Ash of War in PvP have been lowered across the board. The power of the following incantations in PvP have been decreased: Dragonfire, Aegir's Flame, Glintstone Breath, Smaragd's Glintstone Breath, Rotten Breath, Exeek's Decay, Dragon Nice, Borealis Mist, and Unendurable Frenzy. So here we have general balance adjustments, and these adjustments in this section can affect both PvE and PvP. Increase poise damage when using two-handed normal attacks. Increase the speed of some colossal sword attacks. The speed and hit detection of colossal swords, crouching, and rolling attacks have been decreased. Increase the speed of some colossal weapon attacks. Decrease recovery time for colossal weapons and colossal weapons except for jump attacks, dual-wielded attacks, and attacks while riding. Increase poise damage of hammers, great hammers, and some colossal weapons. Increase guard penetration for the following weapons: Celebrian Sickle, Nox Following Sword, the Shuttle, Eclipse Shuttle, Volgar Militia Shuttle, the Scythe, the Grave Scythe, the Halo Scythe, and the Winged Scythe. And I know that the Winged Scythe is actually an amazing one, so is the Halo Scythe. The poise rating of some attacks have been increased for the following weapons: Great Swords, Colossal Swords, Curved Great Swords, Great Axes, Great Hammers, and Great Spears and Halberds. With some exceptions, poise of all armor have been increased. The effects of the Great Shield Talisman and Hammer Talisman have been increased. Some effects of the spell Scholar's Shield and the Barricade Shield skill of the Shield Grease item have been adjusted as follows. The effects on shields with low guard boost have been adjusted upwards. The effects on shields with high guard boost have been adjusted downwards. So we have a buff and a nerf right there. The guard strength of the Fingerprint Stone Shield have been decreased. Decrease the status build-up done by dual-wielded weapons. So yeah, there's a lot to go through here, especially for the colossal weapons and stuff like that, which is pretty good. Now here I'm just going to quickly just scrape over everything because there's a lot to go through so you guys can get a quick idea. Like I said, this will be down in the description if you guys want to quickly just read over all of these adjustments for magic and incantations. Everything here have been upward adjustments, so these things have been buffed. So quickly just scraping over it: Glintstone Pebble, Shard Spiral have increased power, Lightning Spear and Flame Sling increased attack power and when charged. Rejection, Wrath of Gold, Black Flame have been increased stamina attack power against guarded enemies, stuff like that. So just quickly just scroll down and you guys can get a quick idea of what actually is going on here. So for instance, like we have the Carrion Piercer, reduced FP consumption, increased attack power and stamina attack power against guarded enemies, shortens the recovery time. If you're going to go into each and every single thing, we'll be here for an hour or 30 minutes, and I don't think you guys want to chill here and just read through all of this while me reading it out anyway. So yeah, there's a lot of things to go through here. I will leave this down in the description. Again, these are changes that have been buffed to magic and incantations. So here we have upwards and downwards adjustments for Black Blade and Bestial Stilling, okay? And we have downwards adjustments, okay? So these things have been decreased. Rotten Breath and Ezekiel's Decay. Reduced Scarlet Rot status effect build up for this one, all right? And then we have a balance adjustments of skills. These have been buffed, okay? You guys can read all of this on your own if you really wanted to. There's a lot to go through. Okay, and here we have upwards and downwards adjustments, okay? So for Barbaric Roar, you have some changes right here. Downwards adjustments for the Shield Crash. Seppuku have been changed. Increased damage taken upon activation. Reduce the bleed status build-up effect granted to weapons. Alright, so that's a big one right there. Right, so we have bug fixes now. And like I said, I just want to apologize for me not reading every single thing, and I don't think you guys really want me to just go through every single detail here. I'll leave it down in the description. You guys can just read over it if you really wanted to. So we have bug fixes here. Added a process to remove the Ash of War from weapons that cannot normally be combined with Ashes of War. Fixed a bug that prevented users from obtaining items such as Great Runes, Crystal Tears, Cracked Pot, and Ritual Pots when the number of items of your inventory and the storage had been reached its maximum limit. Fixed a bug that prevented users from obtaining Crystal Tear. If you fail to obtain a Crystal Tear, the item will be added to your inventory when moving within the vicinity of the place where you should have obtained it. Adjusted player character control when under certain damage animations. Fixed a bug that prevented charging for some incantations while casting them with a left-handed Sacred Seal in mid-air. Fixed a bug that prevented performing a normal attack from a dash immediately after landing from a jump when the weapon is in two-handed states. Fixed a bug where various actions inputs were ignored when changing weapons while moving. Corrected the description of the Colossal Sword's physical attack attributes. Fixed a bug where the timing to change the attack direction was narrower than expected for some attacks with great axes. Fixed a bug where the attack direction could not be changed when performing a charged attack with the Ruin's Great Sword. Fixed a bug where the Highland Axe effect was not applied to the skill Shriek of Melios. Fixed a bug where the effect of the Warrior Shard and the Shard of Alexander were not applied to the skill Sorcery of the Crozier. Fixed a bug where the effect of the Raw Medallion was not applied to the real Raw Ash of War. Fixed a bug where the skill Viper Bites could inflict poison instead of deadly poison. Fixed a bug where the range of one of the three rocks was longer than expected when casting spell Rock Sling with left-handed staff. Fixed a bug where the recovery time after casting Beast Claw could not be shortened by magic or incantations. Fixed a bug where attacking an enemy who cannot be grabbed by the incantation Inescapable Frenzy, the attack will be repelled if the enemy is holding a shield. That's actually happened to me many times. Fixed a bug where HP or FP could be recovered when changing equipment in certain times of armor and under certain circumstances. I remember doing that as well. Fixed a bug that could cause death and result in the player becoming stuck in some locations. That's actually never happened to me. Fixed some terrain bugs that allowed users to reach unexpected locations and under certain procedures. Fixed a bug where the rendering and collision detection of some maps were different from expected. And then we have here, fixed a bug where bolts fired from the hand's ballista weapons missed the lock-on target when the game was running at a frame rate below certain levels. Fixed a bug that could prevent online multiplayer from working properly on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and several other improvements and bug fixes. And that is pretty much it. Without the things that I've read, there's been a lot of changes to great axes and incantations and spells and bug fixes and stuff like that. So like I said, I will leave this down in the description. There's so much to go through, little things as well, and I don't really want to go through every single thing. So like with this, decreased FP consumption and extended the lifespan of Vengeful Spirits. I mean, there's so much stuff here that you guys are probably not even gonna look twice at. Starlight reduced FP consumption, extended the duration of effect. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'll leave this down in the description. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if there's any other thing that comes out for Elden Ring, I'll keep you guys updated. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully this was enough to kind of go through everything and just kind of get an idea of what's happening within the game.